Yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy right here, back again with another video, and today I have something to show you guys. I got something special. So this is from FiFine. You guys might know them from YouTube videos out there if you guys are ever looking for, hint, hint, a microphone. Let's just say I'm going to be updating my setup. So this is the FiFine, whatever you want to call it, microphone, aka microphone or microphone kit. It is the FiFine recording USB microphone, podcast ASMR T669. We're gonna unbox it. So when you first open it, okay, so just know I have opened this already. I've already used it. But I forgot about that. I should do the unboxing. So it comes with, I think this has like a bookmark, something like that, a user's manual, and then the first thing that we get is the pop filter. This is the first actual part of it. It's actually a really good pop filter. It's got a metal, I think it's called a coil, something like that. It's right here. It's actually super sturdy. It's double-sided, and yeah, that's the first part. Then we take the foam off, and this is where all the stuff is. You guys might not be able to see it. Let me just open up my blinds really quick, and then maybe you guys will be able to see it. But here is all the stuff. The first thing we're gonna start off with is our shock mount. I was using this earlier. It actually does a really good job on keeping like the sounds of my mouse hitting the table and everything. Like I said, it is really good. Second item, we have our C-clamp. So this is gonna clamp to my desk to actually to hold the actual base of the boom arm. And then right here we have a the actual cord to the FiFine what is it, T669? Yeah, T669 microphone. Then we have a windscreen. I'm also using this, and then we have a little tripod, just in case you don't want to use the boom arm. It's actually really sturdy. It's got a really good grip. It's got a really good grip, and like I said, it's super sturdy. Then the second to last piece is the actual boom arm. It goes. It says in the thing about him. It says it goes 2 meters long, but it's actually less than 1 meter. But my desk isn't that big, and it's honestly really good. It's super sturdy, and I absolutely love it. It's amazing. It's a super good budget boom arm. You guys should check it out. I'm gonna put a link down in the description below. Link to an Amazon thing, and then here is the main attraction: the actual FiFine T669 USB microphone. It's not connected to anything yet, but that's gonna go. Make sure that there's no secrets underneath the thing, nothing, and we're gonna go ahead and get the box out of the way. So this is the FiFine, whatever you want to call it, microphone, aka microphone or microphone kit. It is the FiFine recording USB microphone, podcast ASMR T669. We're gonna unbox it. So when you first open it, okay, so just know I have opened this already. I've already used it, but I forgot about that. I should do the unboxing. So it comes with, I think this has like a bookmark, something like that, a user's manual, and then the first thing that we get is the pop filter. This is the first actual part of it. It's actually a really good pop filter. It's got a metal, I think it's called a coil, something like that. It's right here. It's actually super sturdy. It's double-sided, and yeah, that's the first part. Then we take the foam off, and this is where all the stuff is. You guys might not be able to see it. Let me just open up my blinds really quick, and then maybe you guys will be able to see it. But here is all the stuff. The first thing we're gonna start off with is our shock mount. I was using this earlier. It actually does a really good job on keeping like the sounds of my mouse hitting the table and everything. Like I said, it is really good. Second item, we have our C-clamp. So this is gonna clamp to my desk to actually just like to hold the this actual like the actual base of the boom arm. And then right here we have a right here we have the actual cord to the FiFine what is this, T669? Yeah, T669 microphone. Then we have a windscreen. I'm also using this. And then we have a little tripod, just in case you don't wanna use the boom arm. It's actually really sturdy. It's got a really good grip. Like, yeah, it's got a really good grip, and like I said, it's super sturdy. Then the second to last piece is the actual boom arm. It goes. It says in the thing about him. It says it goes 2 meters long, but it's actually less than 1 meter. But my desk isn't that big, and it's honestly really good. It's super sturdy, and I absolutely love it. It's amazing. It's a super good budget boom arm. You guys should check it out. I'm gonna put a link down in the description below. Link to an Amazon thing, and then here is the main attraction: the actual FiFine T669 USB microphone. It's not connected to anything yet, but that's gonna go. Make sure there's no secrets underneath the thing, nothing, and we're gonna go ahead and get the box out of the way. The first thing we're gonna talk about is the actual microphone. So so I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be feeling honest with you. This is my first ever microphone. My cousin has had a couple microphones, and they sound really good. He first started with a Blue Snowball Ice, and now he has a I actually don't even remember, but his microphone sounds really good. Now, when I was listening to this microphone, when I tell you that this microphone quality is absolutely amazing, and I can't believe how good it actually sounded, you probably wouldn't even believe me, even though this is just a $30 microphone. It was a $100 kit for the microphone, boom arm, and everything, but it's absolutely amazing. Here's the actual tripod, just in case you don't want to use like I said, if you don't want to use the boom arm, you can sit in front of it, you can do podcast, so on and so forth. So yeah, there's the tripod. I just put it on, but yeah, there's the first part of the microphone. Now I'm gonna show you guys how to assemble everything. So if you want to use if you don't want to use the boom arm, actually, all you have to do is take the tripod, make sure you have everything on the microphone, don't take anything off, and just screw it on, like so on and so forth. It's super easy. It just takes maybe about 15 seconds. Not saying that's a bad thing, but if you have a problem with taking a while to screw something on, then don't use it or deal with it. Alright, now let's assemble the boom arm and everything. So the first thing I want to do is you're going to want to take this off. So you're going to hold the bolt and actually you're going to first twist this off a little bit, for a little bit, and then you're going to hold this bolt right here so it doesn't just slide, and you're going to take this piece off, this piece, and you take this piece off. You got to make sure that you want to keep these safe. So maybe keep the box or put them somewhere very safe. Then the second thing you're going to do is there's going to be a little thing on the bottom here. If you can't get it off first, which I did already, you take this part right here, and you turn it, and then start screwing it off. Then you screw this part off right here. And once you screw this off, you're going to need this, so keep this. And you're going to take this off, and boom, there you go. Now, see, you can use this, I use the shock mount, but if you don't want to use the shock mount, just take your boom arm, and I believe you're supposed to just twist. No, actually, no, I have it all wrong. Oops, no. So I think you actually have to use the shock mount. So we're gonna go ahead and take our shock mount. Also, you might want to plug it into wherever you have it and adjust the volume knob. I have it all the way up, and I just have my audio on my PlayStation low. So we're gonna take this. You're gonna put it whatever way you like. You can change it later on. Then you're gonna take that piece that you took off from the thing before, like I said, to keep, and you're just gonna screw it onto the bottom. And this is what's gonna keep it locked on there. All right. So like I said, this is gonna keep it. This is what's gonna keep the microphone nice and secure onto here, so it doesn't just fall off. Okay? You don't want that happening. The second thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to take your windscreen. If you don't use a windscreen, you don't use a windscreen. But I use a windscreen because I get really close to my microphone and I don't always use the pop filter. So I put the windscreen on just in case, so nothing gets inside of it or whatever. So we're going to go ahead and put that on, and boom, that's your microphone, and that's how you do that. The thing you want to do assembling your tripod is you're going to get your C-clamp, not your tripod, your boom arm, get your C-clamp and your boom arm. First thing you want to do is you're going to unwind your C-clamp, because if you don't unwind it, you can't clip it to anything, right? Then you're going to clip. I learned that I should do this. I'm going to go ahead and take this. I'm going to go ahead and take this and bring it over to where this little wood piece is. And I'm going to clamp it to that because my desk is on a slant. So it's kind of hard to do certain things. So I'm going to go ahead and clamp. Boom. Now that you have it upside down, make sure, now you have it clamped on there. Make sure that this part is facing upwards. And the little thing that you have to screw it down is facing downwards. Second thing you're going to do is you're going to want to unscrew this. If you don't want to, you don't have to do it all the way, but just make sure it's unscrewed. Then you're going to go ahead and get your boom arm and just slide it right in. Doesn't matter. Well, actually, it's got to make sure the other spot is facing that way, where you're sitting, and just put it in there and screw the knob, and boom, your boom arm is now installed. See, now you can do pretty much anything you want with it. Oh my God. Now that I fixed that, after a while, about 5 minutes, let's gonna go ahead and put the boom arm. Okay, got the boom arm installed. Next thing you want to do, as you're on the end of your boom arm, and you're just gonna go ahead, take this, move it out like this. I don't know what you want to do with it. You do what you want. You do what you want to do. But I'm doing that because I'm gonna have my microphone on the side, on my face. Like, next thing you want to do is you're going to unscrew these 2 screws and take off this piece off right here on the shock mount and screw it on here. Once you're done screwing that on, you're going to go ahead and put your thing back on, and boom, technically you're about finished. Then if you want, you can, I'm going to tighten this all the way as much as I can, and then I'm also going to tighten this as much as I can so it doesn't move all over the place. Alright, so there we go. So your microphone and boom arm have been successfully installed. Now we're going to move on to the pop. Pop filter is extremely simple. All you need to do is take it, mount it wherever you're going to mount it, put it over this little silver bar here, make sure it's on there, make sure that the corner pieces of the actual pop filter are aligned with the actual cylinder, and then you're just going to screw it on. And as much as you can, just get it as tight as possible, and then boom, that's it. That's about it. Now you have successfully installed everything, and you are pretty much ready to go. We'll just have one final step. Look at that. That looks pretty good, doesn't it? Also, like I said, I like to have my microphone like this. Like this. So I'm going to move my pop filter down. It's kind of hard to do that with one hand. I'm going to move my pop filter over here. And then I'm also going to, but then I'm going to put my microphone up higher and over to my face. Like here. And I sit about here. So, there we go. Look at that. Now, last and final step is actually installing whatever you're putting this to. So, you're going to get the one side of your cable and plug it in to the microphone. Then, I'm taking my cord and I'm going underneath the desk and then going around behind my desk to my USB hub. So, I'm going back here to my USB hub, plugging it in and turning my USB hub USB board on, just like this. And everything is fully installed, and now you are now ready to play. Great. Do not worry, guys. I am going to be doing a test sound. I'm going to go on my game. I'm about to load up my game right now and upload a clip of me talking from my microphone. 1, 2, 3. This is the mic quality of the USB microphone by FiFine, the T669. Now this is without the pop filter, and I'm close to the microphone. You guys might be able to hear my PlayStation running, but do not worry about that. Just listen to my voice. This is without the pop filter or the windscreen, so you might be hearing a lot of the blowing onto the microphone. Might not be hearing much of my voice. And yeah. This is without the windscreen and the pop filter. And yeah, there you guys go. There is the sound test. With the pop filter and the windscreen, without the pop filter and just the windscreen, without the windscreen or the pop filter, without the windscreen but the pop filter. There you guys go. That is the sound of my microphone. Also, I'm also gonna do a little bit of a ASMR session. I'd say it'll only be about a minute, so here we go. Here's just typing on my Cherry MX Blue keyboard. Alright everybody, there we go, putting the pop filter back on, and that is the sound test of the FiFine T669 USB microphone. Thank you guys for watching this video. Please make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on those post notifications. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.